Tonight's the night, baby. Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. And when you knew when Lowell said that, it was all over for him. He was going to be on Dexter Morgan's table, and quicker than you can say, hello, Dexter Morgan. It was. Great scene in the bar. He wanted to go for his rain check. He's looking at his prey, and Dexter's looking at his prey right in front of him. Some great cinematography in episode 4. Season 1 of Dexter Resurrection. I'm not too sure if you can call it. It's a season 1. I mean, they have kind of said that they're going to go 2 or 3 seasons, but what a kill! Dexter killing Ronald Smith in episode 3 was fantastically done. Like the return, like the first kill in Resurrection from Dexter. But this one, to me, just took it to a whole new level. I mean, you look at these serial killers. I don't think the Gemini guy's got all that much about him. I don't see Dexter killing Christian Ritter, although I do believe there is a situation where he might frame her character, for the murder of Ryan Foster. Obviously, Harrison did that. He was a sexual predator. She kills sexual predators. It makes sense for Dexter to do that. He will be able to get his hands on her DNA. And what you got to bear in mind is, for this table, this serial killer table, to disappear, Dexter can't just keep killing them. If Lowell disappears and then Christian Ritter gets arrested, that doesn't make it as suspicious as like a complete disappearance. So it'll be intriguing. But Dexter killed Lowell, for me, a great scene, a great episode, and this is how we reacted to it.
At the meeting that there will be more, so therefore he's not really in a rush to kill any of these people apart from Lowell, who he knows he will need to take care of at some time. He befriends Maya, and then later we see them go out jogging. He kind of wants some more information about Leon Prater, but for me, if I was Dexter, I'd tend to be wanting more information about the killers, because he's came to the conclusion that Leon isn't a killer, despite him, being fascinated with serial killers and collecting all their trophies and memorabilia. As of right now, this Leon character, he doesn't really fit the code. Now, I get it, Charlie killed one of them, and maybe you could argue then Leon does fit the code. Maybe you could argue if he is given the order to kill someone, then he is a killer, but he himself is not getting his hands dirty, so therefore, I was a little bit surprised to see Dexter not try and take more of a focus on Mia and dive more into her. Reasons for killing, even though she does kind of explain her first kill and that it was a bigger release than ballet. But yeah, we really don't know much more about the other killers, Gareth and Al. Right, then Dexter sits down with Lowell, and Lowell's like, you know what, I'm actually going to have to take a wee rain check on this one because I've got my next kill. And we see him spying on his next victim, who's just finishing up her tattoo. He predicts that in a couple of hours she'll be finished and he'll be ready to take the kill. Later that night, we see him sneaking up on her, but Dexter's sneaking up on him and takes him out, and then later he wakes up on Dexter's table and he is amused that Dexter's already breaking Leon's rules, but he finds out that, this guy isn't Ronald Smits. He's Dexter Morgan, the Bay Harbour Butcher.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, this is a great reveal here for Dexter. Like, yeah, I mean, he could have let it breathe for a little bit, but this guy's probably thinking, oh, you've just broke the code on day one of our wee get-together with the serial killers. What have you done? He's going to have you dead. And then the big reveal that, I'm no some jobber that's killed a bunch of taximen. Like 7 of them. I'm the Bay Harbour Butcher. And you see the guy, like, the realisation on his fucking face here, because he's obviously... He'll be aware of it, and I'm sure he's seen the blood slides in Leon Prater's basement. Well, I say basement, the basement. That's this service, man. The Hall of Fame room, absolutely. So R.I.P. to Lowell. Good character. Tonight's the night, baby. Dexter even mocking him there, and he brings back the iconic blood slides. I'm all for it. What a kill.
Yeah, I mean, this should have shown Lowell that it was the Bay Harbour Butcher he was dealing with, but he kind of mocked Dexter for the trophy he was taking. When he seen him take the blood slide, but then Dexter reveals here, this is my motto. I am the Bay Harbour Butcher, and just stabs him through the chest. So yeah, that was good. I mean, I liked Lowell. I thought he was a decent character, and would have preferred if he lasted another episode or two, but wasn't to be. So yeah, he's gone. He's out of here. He's done. Next time Leon has another one of these get-together family serial killer feast, then we're going to have another empty table. So
anyway, guys, that's what we're going to do it for Dexter Resurrection, talking about Lowell. Great character for only one episode, a pretty big actor as well. Tell you what, If every episode can repeat the format, well, not the exact format of episode 4, but basing each episode around killing a guy that's at the serial killer table, we're on to a winner.